Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick unboxing. I got a bunch of ties and I'm going to be, adding some decorations and wearing ties in a very cool way. I've seen them worn as belts, sashes, bows, just all kinds of accessories. People are making ties into tops and dresses, and I just love mixing masculine and feminine elements. Now, if you don't know me, welcome to my channel. My name's Alizor, best dressed in high school, best dressed my whole life. I love fashion, I love clothes. I'm here to tell you guys one thing and one thing only. You have to go get some ties. And I have a collection of ties. I counted about 21 of them. I'm gonna go over them. It's just a tie haul, so let's get started. Okay, I'm excited. Okay, cool, so let's look at these. Now this one is really giving classic. Okay, so I'm gonna put up on the screen the outfits that I wanna make from Pinterest. Okay, so now you get the vibe. You're gonna see this is very much like a classic, like schoolboy, I'm a schoolboy, whatever, tie. And I'm so glad I have two of them, because these are the kind of ties that I actually don't want to cut. I just want to like add something to them and then wear them as ties. But then there's certain other ties, you guys. Okay, so these ones are really cute. Love them so much, right? Let me show you a tie that's really ugly in here that it's gonna go great because I have three really ugly green ones. Okay, these three. They're so ugly, right? But they're gonna make for a great top or skirt. You'll see like the pictures on the side, like you know. So I would do these three, which I really love. How ugly they are. Like I hate them as is. But I actually do like this one. And I grew up in a home where my dad always wore a tie and a suit. My whole life I saw him in a tie and a suit. Like when I was a kid, I would always draw my dad in a black suit with a white shirt and a red tie. That's just how I've known him my whole life, right? He's very respectable, like, pretty well-known famous person. So I have this like love of ties, and I always thought like I didn't, I just learned to tie a tie. So I'm gonna put that on my shorts and my TikTok and my Instagram, and I'm gonna start, you'll see more tie action. And I'll also be back here doing a video of me tying a tie, learning to tie a tie on camera, and of all of the ties, like how I end up decorating them, plus how I'm gonna morph them into clothes. So one thing about me that you guys may or may not know is I have an upcycling business where I upcycle and transform clothes and anything really. I just think that there's no such thing as trash, and we have to get past throwing things away as a society when you see where the planet is and where we are with waste, So it's very important to me that nothing is trash. Nothing is trash. Just be creative. Don't be wasteful. It's very important to me. As it should be to you. Not to preach or come out condescending, but I am outspoken about this. Okay, cool. So the other hideous tie that's gonna go with those three ties, I'm thinking for a top would be these three. Now this one's actually cute. I noticed with ties, simplicity is a thing, and I'm a maximalist girly, right? Like totally maximalist. But when it comes to, I'm gonna put the ones that I want for the top, you guys. These are like for the top, right? Yeah. So when it comes to ties, the more busy they are, just the uglier they are. They just miss the mark, just like almost doing too much. This one, atrocious. But you know what, I'm a campy person. Like I've been known to have like an eyeball ring or earring like in my adult years. Like I like camp. I like things that look like a costume. Like people have tried to tear me down before and been like, your outfit looks like a costume. I'm like, that's a compliment. I went for an aesthetic, a look, and I nailed it. I had a style, I had a vision, and a lot of people, the reason they have no style, they're like unseasoned chicken, like bland, is because they don't even have an aesthetic in mind. They're not looking up fashion things. They don't look at what's trending and what's not trending and what the art school kids are doing and the fashionistas in Los Angeles and New York and Helsinki and Tokyo and Berlin. They don't look at those things like you and I. They don't look at those things. So their fashion is always going to be really like plain and boring, right? So having said all that, now you know why I am the way I am. I lived in Tokyo. I've been to Prague. Like, you know, I need to go more places to get even better fashion and weirder. But that's why I say, like, people have no idea. And that's why they dress so badly and so normy and so boring, like middle America / like just trying to blend in. Like, could never. And believe me, where I grew up, it was like that. Okay, cool. So this one is gorgeous, you guys. The gray paisley that just changes. Oh, she's not getting cut up. She's gonna stay. So what I'll do for this tie is once I decorate it, and even without decorations, once I just get really good at tying ties, I like to wear this one just simply, you know? And I think it's a power move as a woman too. Like, I work a lot in film, like as an editor and a director and a producer. And there's this thing where it's like, you're always gonna feel like a woman in a room full of men. And if you could hold on to your femininity, but bring some like dominance and some power, you'll do better, you know, in the workforce in general. So that's why I say definitely have some masculine pieces, blazers, pantsuits, ties, like do that, yes. To further your career. That's something that helped me too. And I'd wear them with heels. That's how I kept my feminine edge. Plus I would stomp down the hallway so people would know that the queen is here, the bitch has arrived, she's here to act up, she's not gonna, you know, just be a pushover or a rug. Like, I'd rather have you hate me and me do a good job and also protect my energy than people please all over the place and have you use me and make me feel bad and dump on me and you know, no. So so that's, you know, that's how we do. Here is another tie that I think is really freaking cute. I love this one. I'm thinking about adding some white lace all around the rim, and I wouldn't paint on it because I think this one is actually either, okay, I feel like this one might be silk. And if there's silk versus polyester, I'm not painting on them. I'm not. So yeah, this one's 52% silk. You could just tell it just feels different. It has more of a shine to it. So, you know, I would rather paint on an acrylic tie than a silk tie, okay? Because silk is more expensive, nicer material, harder to come by. And I just love the shimmer and the gray and the blue. It's easy to match. And, you know, I like menswear because it is really easy to match. And also you can get a nice tailored look, and they use nice materials. I mean, they have pockets, like we can go on and on. Like women, they just give us a tissue that's sewn together and they're like, this is your outfit for the day. Men have like sturdiness and material, and you know, so I like to bring an element of menswear into women's wear and women's wear into men's wear. It's very androgynous. All the clothes I make, I say, are unisex. You can check them out on my Poshmark, my Depop, and my Etsy, which I will link below for all of you girlies to shop. My Depop has my handmade clothes, and then my Etsy has my handmade journals and books. So definitely subscribe if you like scrapbooking, journaling, and making junk journals. Like, I love them. I'm so obsessed. So here we go. So here is the second to last one I want to show you guys because it's really one of the best ones. Like, I got this like bundle and I, you know, didn't know what I was getting. So I was like surprised because, you know, they just put them all together. It was all like a big bundle. And I was so glad I got this one. How metal, how rock and roll is this? This one is so elegant. This one I love. It's pure silk, handmade. They didn't know what they were selling because this tie itself could have been over $100. And I thought about reselling these, yes. You know, I am a reseller on Poshmark. And, you know, like my Depop is handmade, but Poshmark is more my reselling. But there's two things to reselling. It's like, sometimes you just want to keep it. Sometimes you want to make it better. Once you've made it better, you don't want to sell it just for a cheaper reseller price. Like, oh, I just found this here, I'll flip it. So if I really wanted to be a reseller, I'd have to clean out my garage / have like a storage unit where I just put things that I'm never going to change, that I know are worth money, and that I just put them all in storage after photographing all of them. And then as I get orders, I would just go visit that unit and take out the orders I need once a week. So that's how I would do reselling, because throughout my life, I've had multiple businesses online. And what I've learned is when you just try and like resell everything, you know, you're going to be a hoarder. And there's a fine line, very fine line between being a hoarder and an artist. Because if you think about it, oh, the back is like so cute. Like, I know that face was cringe, like do a screenshot. But yeah, so there's a fine line between being a hoarder and an artist, and we all know this. So I think a lot of us artists are just like trying not to get too many things, trying not to, you know, be a hoarder. Okay, so I want you guys to, I said that was second to last. There's one more I want to show you guys, and I want you to put in the comments if you think this tie should be in a skirt, or if it's like put it on like it's a work, it's a job, it's a thing. This one's crazy. It's just very abstract. It's giving earthy. I don't know what to do with it. I think I might just have to shove it between like another scarf or a top. But that was the last one. And let's see the fabric on this. It's so cute because they put the fabric inside the skinny part and a little tag. I love miniature things. You guys are gonna know that about me by the time you like subscribe and like this video, like you'll know. So this one is 100% silk. Oh my God, I just realized something. This is a really good hack to get a silk dress for cheap-ish, because you do need about 50 ties to make a dress. I researched this, and you only need about 10 to make a top, a really cute halter top that gives you some support underneath and everything. So, you know, I'm making a top and then I'm saving some for just ties. But yeah, I wonder what you guys think about that last one, if it's giving, if it's not, what you guys think about this one that I'm super excited for. And also what a cool hack it is to get all of this silk material that's like already like perfectly hemmed and ironed and pressed and everything, you know. How does it feel to have all of that, like, you know, for an inexpensive price? Like, I feel like that's a hack that I just like gave you guys, so you're welcome. Okay, cool. Well, this has been my short video. I'm posting videos as much as possible, almost every day. I'm just gonna jump on here, post a video, and, you know, just edit it and post it. You have to just be consistent is the thing with YouTube, because sometimes I get in a good mood and I'm like, let's do it. You know, I bypass my resistance, as the ones who know, if you know, you know, and I just do it, you know. And other days I'm like really busy, or I'm like la la la, like that's not important, but it is important. You all are important to me. This channel is important to me. My art is so important to me. Fashion and expression and self-expression and fun is so important to me. Freedom is so important to me. So having said all of that, I also want you guys to listen to my music. I just released like a couple new songs, and I'm gonna link below the songs. So I want you guys to listen to those, and you know, you'll really start to understand me, and keep coming back here if you like it, because I'm gonna post a few times a week. I'm thinking every other day, do a post, just what I'm working on, fashion, what I'm excited about. I'm so excited about these ties. I'm so excited about these ties. So I came on here fresh faced. I just took a shower, did my facial routine, put some lotions on, feeling fresh, smelling great, looking very elegant and delicate. And yeah, so I'll be back, and I will be doing different makeup looks. If you know me, you know I love to do that. I love to usually wear a bunch of necklaces and jewelry, but this is just a beginning. My first video of 2024 that I'm posting on my classic channel, Ashley Alizor. I have like 3 or 4 channels. I gotta link all of this below, so I better go because like it's not just recording the video, right? It's the other work. Okay, cool. Well, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.